Judd Gregg, he's a hardcore right-winger. You can get all the information online. His voting record is astonishing, just astonishing. He's rated 20% by the ACLU. He's rated 100% by the Christian Coalition when it was still around. Rated 0 by the National Abortion Rights Action League. He voted yes on defining a fetus as eligible for the S-chip, the Children's Health Insurance Program, a fetus. He voted yes on prohibiting minors crossing state lines for an abortion. Voted yes on barring Health and Human Service grants to organizations that perform abortions. Voted yes on notifying parents of minors who get out-of-state abortions. Voted no on $100 million to reduce teen pregnancy by education and contraceptives. Oh, I ain't going to have none of that. Voted yes on banning late-term abortions. Voted yes on maintaining a ban on military-based abortions. This is his background on abortion. He voted no on repealing the tax subsidy for companies which move U.S. jobs offshore. In other words, the U.S. Commerce Secretary thinks it's a good idea for companies who take our jobs away, that those companies continue to have tax subsidies paid for by you and me. So not only do we get to see our jobs go somewhere else, but we have to pay the companies who take our jobs somewhere else, according to Judd Gregg. Is that not goddamn astonishing that this is the guy that Barack Obama would pick to be the Commerce Secretary? He voted yes on reforming the Bankruptcy Act to include all sorts of restrictions on people. This is back in 2005. This is one that Biden supported, to make it almost impossible for individuals to file bankruptcy and get a clean slate. But as far as corporations, no problem. He voted yes on restricting rules on personal bankruptcy. This is the guy who's going to be our next Commerce Secretary. He voted no on reinstating funding for the COPS program that helped reduce crime, and it did during the Clinton years. He voted no on a bill to continue the COPS program. He voted yes on limiting death penalty appeals. In other words, if someone's convicted of a capital offense and is facing execution and has insisted he's innocent, and at the last minute, or not even the last minute, proof is out there, DNA proof that the man did not commit it, this miserable vampire son of a bitch would say, no. You had your appeals. What, there's evidence that proves conclusively you didn't do it? It doesn't matter. You're going to die anyway, might as well be now. This is who Barack Obama has picked to be Commerce Secretary. He voted yes on limiting product liability punitive damage awards. If you eat some poisoned peanut butter and it kills your child, Judd Gregg says, well, now, wait a minute. You can't sue for, more than your kid was worth. How much was your kid worth? Voted yes on increasing penalties for marijuana possession. Voted no on legalizing marijuana for medical use. Voted yes on spending international development funds on drug control. Voted no on additional $10 billion for federal education and health and human service projects. Voted no on $52 million for 21st century community learning centers. Voted no on grants to local educational agencies. Voted no on shifting $11 billion from corporate tax loopholes to education. Voted no on funding smaller classes instead of private tutors. Voted no on funding student testing instead of private tutors. You get the drift?